inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit. Can you save my every dirty soul? Can you save my
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Look him up on a second down and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Set, go.
Right back to the air following that pick six. His throw left side is complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
We'll get this into the hands of Neighbors. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing now on third and long. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Throwing on second down, Levis. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Levis. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pass complete to Neighbors. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Here we go.
Now Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So after 1, 7. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
He'll look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are...
He is in. Touchdown, New York. It's his second touchdown of the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Oh, what an unforced error. Timely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. A second down throw here for Levis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Here's Levis to throw. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Now a give on the ground. He'll work forward for a couple. Tyler Newman is there for the stop. On second down, Levis. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Back to throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. He'll drop to throw. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Brown now to return it. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Down. Right 13, right 13.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Levis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Brown now to return it.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Right 13, right 13.
To throw is Levis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Levis. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Levis. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Complete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They'll begin here on the ground. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Levis. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. They'll go with him again. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. This caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a New York Giants. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Cut 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Set.
He'll look to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22 window.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's second and 6. Now Levis. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Levis. This is intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newbin. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only did they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Rita. 23 window.
Levis. To the left side. It's caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 Rita.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Ring it. Let's go. Check go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They go with Walker. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 44-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And will stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And this one running out of steam. Not enough leg to get there. No good. And now what can the other guys do in the final minute to avoid overtime? This is 1st and 10.
Like 54. And 24 Linda, back to the team.
Here's Levis. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is hard. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will go up by 7. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's 1st down.
60 Maverick. Come on, set. Panther 11. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.